This year might be a little bit different with the trick-or-treating, so I wanted to do a whole video on some trick-or-treating or Halloween alternatives. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet. Over on Instagram, I asked you guys how many of you are trick-or-treating this year, and many of you said no. This was pretty interesting to me because I wanted to know what you're gonna do as an alternative or instead, and that's what inspired this video. So I have a couple of ideas for you and some things to think about before planning your alternative Halloween. If you're new to the Purple Alphabet, I would love it if you were to hit the subscribe button. We do educational activities for kids, ideas and inspirations to learn through play, some hauls, some shop with me, some giveaways, and we also have the November Purple Alphabet Holiday Gift Guide, which is just one of the best parts of the year. This is when the whole month of November is dedicated to gift guide ideas for you, plus a whole bunch of giveaways. Every video in November pretty much has a giveaway. So you're definitely gonna make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Turn on the notifications because it's gonna be really good and you don't wanna miss it. So let's talk about some alternatives to Halloween. First of all, I think everybody needs to decide what they are comfortable with personally. So this becomes a family discussion on what you are comfortable with your children doing or not doing. Now, some of the ideas in this video you might not be comfortable with, and I'm okay with this, and some of the ideas in this video might be too conservative for you, and in which case it's completely fine too. I'm not looking to debate which way is right or which way is wrong. I'm just here to inspire you and give you some ideas and suggestions that you might want to try. So the first thing first, decide what you're comfortable with. Next up, I would definitely check out with your neighborhood community, maybe your city, because there might be some suggestions or recommendations from them too. For the city of San Diego, they sent out a whole, actually I have it right here, memo based on some recommendation and guidelines that they have. This one's called the Guidance for Celebrating Halloween During the COVID-19 Pandemic. Ours says that there's no gatherings, which has been pretty much standard since this whole thing began, and not to gather with people that are not within your own household, not even outdoors. It also says that they're not recommending door-to-door trick-or-treating or even trunk-or-treating, which has been pretty popular and also a suggestion a lot of people are suggesting on doing this year. Our city does not recommend that. And they are also, in our city, not recommending leaving out bowls of candy. This is just because they believe people will congregate around it. So definitely do your research, check and see what's out there in your city, your neighborhood. I think everybody is gonna have something a little bit different, and maybe put that into consideration when deciding what you're gonna do too. Once you've done all that and looked and seen and decided what's right for your family, then you can probably decide on what activities would work well. The first suggestion I have for you is to have a pumpkin carving contest. This is something our homeowners association is doing in our neighborhood. I think it's a great idea, where you email or send out flyers to all of your neighborhoods announcing the contest and a due date. Then you get a pumpkin, carve it up, decorate it, maybe set some categories to be judged in, and then you can set them out on your porch on a designated day, do some judging, hand out some prizes, maybe everyone gets one, and then leave them on their doorsteps. Another fun idea and twist on this is to have your whole entire neighborhood that participated vote. So they can do a walk around the neighborhood at any time during that day, put in a vote, email it to one person, or do a survey online, and then award the prizes that way. The next Halloween alternative to do is a car parade. Now, you may have done those car parades at the end of school. You may have done them for birthdays throughout the past 6 months. Why not do one that's Halloween themed? You have a parade where everybody can come out and see decorated cars. The third idea is to do trick-or-treat bags. Now, our city is saying not to have a bowl full of candy out on your porch and not to do trick-or-treating, but they did recommend instead using some trick-or-treat bags. So filling some bags up with some treats, putting them out on a fence, hanging them from trees, or putting them on a really long white table in your driveway. Dollar Tree has some bags if you're interested in those. I've shown you these in my Dollar Tree haul. This one says Happy Halloween. There's 40 bags in here. This one has some haunted houses on it. These are great solutions if you want to do that for 40 for $1, and you can put these out for kids so they can get their treats as well. Our city is also recommending using things that are not edible so that they can be cleaned and disinfected if the person who's been trick-or-treating wishes to do so. If you haven't tried booing your neighborhood yet, I think this is a really fun one. Last year I did the experimental boo. In fact, I did a whole entire video on it. I'll put it up here in the corner if you want to see it. But essentially what you do is you gather together a pumpkin or some kind of package filled with all kinds of Halloween treats or things to do, games and puzzles, maybe some snacks or maybe some cookies to bake, and then you go and secretly leave it on somebody's doorstep. When they get the boo, they are notified with a little flyer and they can put that on their door, and they in return need to boo someone else in the neighborhood. And and this continues on, usually for the month of October. It's a fun way to really surprise someone and do something unexpected, a kind of random act of kindness thing, and my kids loved doing it last year. If you want to see that video, I'll be sure to put it down below. What about a holiday egg hunt? Eggs? It's not Easter. But if you go on Amazon, I'll put the links to the ones I found down below, but you can find a whole bunch of Halloween themed eggs in which you can put candy inside. So mix it up a little bit, hide these around your yard for your kids to find on Halloween night. A fun twist to this, especially because it's nighttime, is to put some glow sticks from the Dollar Tree right inside so they can find them even easier. It's a nice take on a traditional Easter themed thing for Halloween, and it still gets them outside. They can wear their costumes and they can have fun finding the treats. I'm gonna give special bonus points. I don't have this as a demo, but you've probably seen around the PVC candy chute from neighborhoods. If you go over to What's Up Moms, is a great YouTube channel. They actually show you how to make your own candy chute and also a pulley system with candy. That personally is a little bit too much for me, but I love the idea and concept, and if you want that, definitely go check out their video because they have some good ideas. I'll put that one down below too, that you can go and see how they did it. It's just a fun way to trick or treat from a distance. If people come to your door, you can just shoot them some candy in the candy chute. Just a little bit work on your part, but it's also a lot of fun. In fact, if you're doing this, I want to know. Tell me down below. If you do plan on doing door-to-door trick-or-treating, what about those holiday candy grabbers? Amazon sells these really fun candy grabbers that put a little bit of a distance between you and the person at the door and your candy. So you just reach out, there's a candy bag, it has a candy bag attached to the arm of this, and you can stay a little bit further away. This one is a lot of fun, but I'm guaranteeing you these are gonna be sold out pretty quick, so if you want one, get one now. A trick-or-treat pumpkin walk or a holiday scavenger hunt in your neighborhood is another fun activity to do for Halloween. A lot of times people in neighborhoods are decorating their front porches or decorating their yards, so it's a good opportunity to walk your neighborhood, count those up, see how many you can find, and then maybe the winner gets a prize at the end. I had the ghosts and I found more ghosts than witches, so you win a certain prize or however you want to do it. Those are my ideas for Halloween alternatives. There's a lot to take in, a lot to think about, and a lot to consider. Maybe you'll do one, two, or maybe a couple of them. I want to know your ideas too, and I want to know what you are doing for your Halloween night. Leave me a message down below. I kind of want to get a sense to decide what we are going to do in the Purple Alphabet house. You guys click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.